What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Now today, before I get into the bulk of this episode, I just want to say I've got a very special offer which I've gone and discussed with the creator of Cricket Coach. If you guys want to get a copy of the game, make sure you go and check the links down below. We got both PC and Mac. If you use that link, you will get 10% off the game. So that's pretty cool. That is for Cricket Coach 2014. Hopefully we're going to go and try and work something out for Cricket Coach 2016. But remember, links to that down below in the description if you want to go and pick up a copy of the game. Remember, you can do it for both PC and Mac. So that is pretty cool. Now into this game, we're doing pretty well. Coming up against India, this is the final game before the World Cup goes and starts. So I'm actually resting quite a few players. Bringing a few players in who normally wouldn't play. Tommy Latham playing. Luke Ronke playing. He's keeping today. BJ Watling's sitting out. Tim Southey not playing. So there are a few players who aren't playing, but a majority of the squad, these guys are going to be heading to England. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go. Going to be interesting to see if some of the guys who are a wee bit more on the fringe really go and take their chance. You know, the likes of Doug Bracewell, Ryan McCone, are they going to go and be the bowlers for me in England, where conditions probably are suited a lot more to them than they are here in India. But it's just going to be interesting to see, as I said, what happens. Bracewell, I've actually bowled him over too much, but that's all right. Todd Astle playing today as well. I just want to give him a go, see how he goes on both this Indian surface, and to, I guess, really decide whether to go and take him to England as well, because having a frontline spinner, there kind of has been, I guess, a wee bit of mixed feedback from all of you guys. You know, a lot of you have said, yep, definitely go and take a spinner, definitely need to go and take a spinner to England. But then people have said, don't worry about it, just play with your seamers. Your seamers are going well. Kane Williamson can bowl the odd bit of off spin if you need to. So I'm kind of caught a little bit. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Todd Astle has played. This is his 4th T20 international, and that is his first wicket that he's gone and picked up. He's got an average of 73. I'm just going to quickly have a look at his stats because we are going to have time today. But as you can see, in T20 internationals, yeah, so he has played. He's only bowled 8 overs, but wow. And his economy rate, you know, if you're one of those guys who was a spinner and, you know, you didn't go and obviously pick up wickets too frequently, but your economy rate was good, your economy rate was down towards 6 or something like that, you'd be happy with that. But that doesn't really seem to be the case with Todd Astle. He has an economy rate which is above 8, which for a spinner in T20, I mean, it depends a whole lot really on where you bowl and what area you... what passage of the game you go and bowl in, but that's it is quite expensive, and that's a big wicket there for Nawima Barnett. That's what we needed. But I mean, this has been a good spell from Todd Astle. He has, I mean, up until that last over, he went for 8, but you know, that wasn't a bad spell at all, and he picked up the wicket. That's his first wicket in his 4th T20 international game. He's a lot better test bowler than he is a T20 and one-day bowler. So 1 for 21, which is pretty respectable when you think about it. But yeah, it's still, the question's still looming in my head. Do I go and take this guy to India? Do I go and take another guy? Do I go and take another guy to England, where pitches, you know, they're not really spin suited. They're more suited towards seam and swing bowling. It's a hard one. You know, it is a hard one, and we really are taking this Indian side apart, which is what we like to see. No mucking around. That is what we like to see. Especially, I've gone over it time and time again. In this game, when it comes to the tail enders, there's no mucking around for this New Zealand side. We just take them out, bowl ruthlessly, and I think that just has something to do, I think, just with the aggression that we go and play with. I think it has a lot to go and do with that. So this should be a pretty comfortable win for New Zealand here. These two, hopefully, I really want them to go and try and bat through, just so they can go and obviously build up that confidence ahead of the World Cup. Because these two, if they fire, I mean, they can score quickly and they can score a lot of runs. I mean, look at their records. Rutherford's not the greatest, only averaging just under 32 in one day. This is T20s. What am I saying? He's averaging 32 in T20s. That is outstanding. Martin Guptill's even better. He's averaging just a touch over 46.5. I thought this was a one-day game, and that's why I was like, oh, you know, an average of 32 for an opener, that's all right. Rutherford has gone. He's made a very solid 33. 33 off 31, so we can't complain about that. Kane Williamson's average is just crazy. 54 in T20s. That is what a lot of not-outs will do for you. I think that's why MS Dhoni for a while, had such a good one-day average. I think it was just due to the fact that he just did not get out. He came and batted towards the end of the innings and just did not get out. You know, he may have only scored 20 runs, but he had that wee little asterisk beside his name. And what that means is that that is going to go and carry on to the average. So Guptill's gone, scored another 50. And we have just gone, we have made it very easily, very, very easily by 9 wickets against this Indian side. A great game for Martin Guptill. Great game for the bowlers as well to go and restrict them to that there. But as you can see, World Cup in just under a month away. So first game against the West Indies, and we have really been quite dominant, as you can see from the series. Even our under-19s are doing well, which is good to see. And I don't know quite about the New Zealand A side, but I don't really pay too much attention to that. But as you can see, World Cup in England. It's going to be very interesting to see. As you can see, Trent Bridge, it's a hard one because you look at that and there is a wee bit of spin there. It's very hard. It's going to be very hard to pick. It's going to take a lot of consideration to go through, see who's in form, see who's bowling well, and just really trying to work on, I guess, the top 15 or 16, I think you take to the World Cup. Really working on the top 15 or 16 guys, having that balance in the side, whether we're going to go and play just the 3 frontline bowlers and the 2 all-rounders, or maybe just the 1 all-rounder and the 4 frontline bowlers. Are we going to play a spinner? So many questions going through my head right now, so many questions that I just need to go and try and answer and just try and get through my head. But anyway, guys, do hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Remember, check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. Also down below in the description, if you want a copy of the game and you want 10% off, make sure you click on those links. PC and Mac, both in there. As I said, hope you've enjoyed this video. Tune in later today in approximately 7 hours. We are going to have some more Cricket Coach Dutch domination this time. Hope you guys are enjoying this series as well. Hope you had a good weekend.